If you are looking for a motorcycle that combines classic British style with modern technology, the 2026 Triumph Bonneville Series is one of the most exciting choices to consider. For 2026, Triumph continues the Bonneville story with motorcycles that look beautifully traditional but offer the performance, comfort and technology expected from a modern bike. The T120 and Bobber are two of the most interesting models in this family, and each has its own personality. The Bonneville name has a special place in motorcycle history. It goes back to the original Bonneville introduced in 1959, and the modern T120 keeps that famous shape and character alive. At the same time, the Bobber takes the Bonneville idea in a much more aggressive and stripped-back direction. So, if you want classic elegance, the T120 is a natural choice, while the Bobber is aimed at riders who want a muscular custom look. Starting with the 2026 Bonneville T120, this motorcycle immediately catches your attention with its timeless design. The sculpted fuel tank, traditional bench seat, round headlight and twin exhausts give it the unmistakable appearance of a classic British motorcycle. But underneath that beautiful design is a modern machine created for everyday riding. Triumph describes the latest T120 as a modern interpretation of the original British motorcycle icon. Power comes from a 1200cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine. It produces 80 PS and 105 Nm of torque, with maximum torque arriving at 3,500 revolutions per minute. This means the T120 is not about chasing extreme top speed. Instead, it is about strong, smooth and enjoyable acceleration, especially through normal road speeds. The 270-degree crank also helps give the engine its distinctive character and sound. One of the best things about the T120 is how easy it is to imagine using it every day. It has a relaxed riding position, a comfortable 790mm seat height and a 6-speed gearbox. The upright riding position gives the rider a clear view of the road, while the torque-rich engine makes city riding and open road cruising feel effortless. The T120 also brings modern safety technology without ruining its classic appearance. Riders get lean-sensitive ABS and traction control, along with riding modes designed to provide extra confidence in different conditions. Cruise control is also part of the modern Bonneville experience, making longer journeys more comfortable. Handling is another important part of the T120 experience. Triumph has worked on keeping the bike agile while maintaining the stable feeling expected from a classic motorcycle. The current specification includes cartridge forks, twin rear suspension units and Brembo front brakes. The result is a motorcycle that looks old school but behaves much more like a modern machine. There is also the T120 Black for riders who want something darker and more aggressive. It keeps the same basic T120 character but adds blacked-out details for a more sophisticated appearance. The dark finish gives the bike a stronger road presence without losing the traditional Bonneville shape. Then we come to the 2026 Triumph Bonneville Bobber, and this is where things become much more dramatic. The Bobber has one of the most distinctive designs in the modern motorcycle world. Its low stance, minimalist bodywork, chunky front wheel, single-seat appearance and exposed mechanical character give it the look of a custom-built hot rod. The Bobber is not simply a Bonneville with different styling. It has its own personality. Triumph describes it as an original custom icon, combining traditional Bobber styling with modern performance, technology and equipment. The heart of the Bobber is also a 1200cc high-torque twin. It produces 78 PS and 106 Nm of torque, giving the bike plenty of low-down strength. The engine is designed to feel responsive rather than aggressive, so the Bobber can deliver a satisfying experience without becoming difficult to ride. The riding position is very different from the T120. Instead of the upright traditional roadster style, the Bobber places the rider in a lower and more relaxed position. This makes it especially attractive for riders who want a laid-back cruiser experience but still want the sound and character of a British twin-cylinder engine. The Bobber also has serious braking equipment, with twin Brembo front brakes, while Showa suspension helps provide control and comfort. A 16-inch front wheel adds to its muscular appearance and contributes to the bike's unique road presence. Technology is also carefully integrated into the Bobber. LED lighting, cruise control and modern rider assistance help make the motorcycle more practical for everyday use. This is one of the biggest strengths of the modern Bonneville family. You get the visual character of a classic motorcycle without having to live with the compromises of an old motorcycle. Another major attraction is the sound. The Bonneville twins have a deep and rich character, while the Bobber adds a more raw and muscular soundtrack through its twin exhaust. For many riders, this emotional connection is just as important as horsepower figures. The 2026 Bonneville family was officially launched in Triumph dealerships on the 14th of February 2026, with the T120, T120 Black, Speedmaster and Bobber all forming part of the new Bonneville 1200 lineup. Triumph says the 2026 updates focus on carefully targeted improvements while protecting the heritage and identity that make these motorcycles special. So which one should you choose? The T120 is the more versatile option. It is comfortable, practical, elegant and capable of handling everything from daily commuting to weekend trips. Its traditional design also makes it one of those motorcycles that looks good almost anywhere. The Bobber is more about attitude. It is lower, more dramatic and more individual. If you want a motorcycle that gets attention wherever you park it, the Bobber has a strong advantage. It feels like a factory custom motorcycle while still offering modern reliability and technology. Both motorcycles also offer plenty of opportunities for personalization through Triumph's accessory range. This means owners can create a bike that feels more personal, whether the focus is comfort, touring, styling or performance. The prices also place these bikes in the premium modern classic category. Triumph's UK website lists the new T120 from £12,195, while the Bobber starts from £13,195. Prices can vary depending on specification, accessories and dealer offers. Overall, the 2026 Triumph Bonneville T120 and Bobber show why the Bonneville name remains so important. These motorcycles do not try to hide their history. Instead, they celebrate it while adding the technology, safety and performance needed for modern roads. The T120 is the elegant all-rounder, offering classic British looks with strong 1200cc performance and everyday practicality. The Bobber takes that same heritage and turns it into something darker, lower and more rebellious. In a world filled with motorcycles that often look similar, the Triumph Bonneville Series still has something special. It offers style, character, sound and a real sense of occasion every time you start the engine. And for 2026, Triumph has shown that a true British classic can continue moving forward without forgetting where it came from. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my YouTube channel.